communities, our population has become significantly more diverse over the decade. We are home to a growing Black, Latino, African, Caribbean, and multilingual communities. Many of our residents speak a primary language other than English. Yet, when county council districts lines were drawn, East Baltimore County minority communities were divided into 4 separate districts, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Currently, it's already divided when we have 7 districts. When immigrant bills came up last month, 2 of those East Baltimore County council members, they got up and left. So are the needs of our minority and immigrant communities being represented? The answer is no. They would not apply, the council would not apply the Voting Rights Act to the east side of Baltimore County, but they apply it to the west side. So I urge you for the support of this bill because there's a lot of history. Even for something like Baltimore County, one of the largest counties in our state, is still racially divided. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Huffman. Okay, with that, we'll move on to our virtual testimony.
Conceived by white plantation owners and is a legacy of enslavement, or whether it is maintained now by people who are not racially biased but seek to retain their power, it is wrong. When you have 5 white Republican men purporting to represent a county with a diverse population, it is patently clear that something is wrong with the system. We need a legal mechanism by which to challenge and end this system. Second, please do not give those same elected officials, who again do not represent all of us, your local courtesy. It's time for local courtesy to extend to us, the voters. And do not buy their offer to submit the question to St. Mary's voters, because that similarly will only enable at-large countywide voters to outvote the rest of us. Third, we do live in times of shenanigans and cynical efforts to tip the playing field and to make it more difficult for people to vote. We must stop any proposed SAVE Act that purports to address voter fraud that hardly exists, and all efforts to retain archaic at-large systems that prevent fair representation. Instead, we should be lowering barriers so all eligible voters can cast their votes and be represented by elected officials who know and understand their needs. Thank you in advance for passing HB 350 to your colleagues in the House with a strong, enthusiastic, favorable report.